Good morning. My name is Buck Muir. I'm Tate Muir's father.
Thank you for being here, sir. Is there something you wish to address with the court this morning?
Yes.
Thank you. You may proceed, sir.
So, as I kind of prepared for this, I had wrote a victim impact statement earlier, a couple months ago, and wrote another one last night. Not sure if I'm going to really read this one, but I want to start first with just a little bit of the story. So the morning of November 30th, I was working from home, and my wife was working in Lake Orion, and I was on a conference call, and I heard some sirens in the background, and really didn't think much of it, but they were not going away, and they were getting louder. And I got a call from my wife, and she told me about what was going on at the school. So I got done with my conference call and started making my way to the school, and texted Tate a couple times, called him, no response. So then we get to Meyer, and I met my wife there, and you know, as all the kids are filing into Meyer, Sherry and I are both walking around looking for Tater, and I had a feeling something didn't feel right to me, and so as people started to, as kids and parents started slowly fading out of Meyer, I grabbed our athletic director, who was at Meyer, and said, "Where's Tate? Have you seen Tate?" And he looked at me and he said, "No." But he knew, but he couldn't tell me. He wasn't the one to tell me. So as we're wandering around Meyer, asking everybody if they've seen Tate, we got summoned to the manager's office at Meyer, and were delivered the news that Tate wasn't with us anymore. And the thing that stands out to me was what my wife said. She put her head in her hands and it said, "Not my baby boy." So, we walk out of the room in shock, not really sure if what we heard was real and true. So we had to make our calls to Trent and Ty, and I can't remember who I called and who Sherry called, but I didn't know how to say it. I don't know. I can't remember who it was, Trent or Ty, who I talked to, and I didn't know how to soften it, and I basically said Tate was killed. And so the boys came to Meyer, and we we left as a family to go home, and when we got home, we were just a bunch of zombies, and we were kind of walking around. And believe it or not, we cooked dinner that night, and had a couple visitors. And as we kind of are working our way through this process, it's been quite a journey. I can tell you that. The one thing that is love is obviously absent from our family, because there's no joy. When you have joy, it's easy to love. So, me and my wife are trying to figure out how to save our marriage and how to save our family. And we didn't even do anything to each other. So, as we navigate these treacherous waters, we try to honor Tate, and because we know he's looking down on us, and I know he's not very proud with how his dad is handling this. But his dad's fighting, his mom's fighting, and his brothers are fighting. So I'll read a little bit of this victim impact statement here. This is kind of yesterday just came and went. Today has dealt us another hand of heartaches that we'll have to play. For the past 2 years, our family has been navigating our way through complete hell. Tears filled with pain, they fall like rain. We wear the pain like a heavy coat, constant reminders every day. Every hour is the darkest time of the day. I understand from journal entries this was desired outcome, for us to feel the pain that you had. I will tell you this: we are miserable. We miss Tate. Our family has a permanent hole in it. It can never be fixed, ever. As we fight and claw our way through this journey, we are realizing that we are completely miserable. There does not appear to be a way out. So, to this day, you are winning. But today is a day where the tides change. Today, we are going to take ours back. We're all cried out. We're all tired out. We need to take this chip off our shoulder. We've been on this island far too long. We are the prisoner, not you. Nobody else can set us free but us. In life, sometimes what you need is exactly what you fear. We fear forgiveness for your selfish acts. So today, how hard it is, we need to find a way to start working our way to forgiveness. Forgiveness to you, forgiveness to your parents, forgiveness to the school. What other options do we have? Be miserable for the rest of our lives and rob our family of normalcy? Be miserable and rob Trent and Ty of a normal life filled with friends, their future wife and kids, be miserable and rob Sherry and I a happy life that we worked very hard for and earned? Believe me, we will never forget about you, ever. We want you to spend the rest of your life rotting in your cell. What you stole from us is not replaceable. But what we won't let you steal from us is a life of normalcy. And we'll find a way to get there through forgiveness and through putting good into this world. I'm sure you've heard about our peer-to-peer mentoring program we started, 42 Strong, the Tate Meir Foundation. We launched it after the tragedy in honor of our Tater. He was an amazing kid. He loved to give. He loved to serve. Went to the same elementary school as you. You knew him. But there's good that's going to come from this. And the good is kids are going to have a buddy. They're going to have somebody to lean on, a peer they can trust and love and build a relationship with. Trust, love, build. Tate left the roadmap for us, all of us. He left that roadmap from the people he learned from. Mom and Dad, Trent and Ty, his teachers, his coaches, his neighbors. So if we could all make the effort, and if we take the time, maybe we can leave this much behind. So I'm going to stand here by your fire because it's cold. It's a cold one tonight. And I'll be taking care of Soul Fight.
Thank you for your comments this morning, sir. And I've read a litany of victim impact statements, and your son had an extremely positive impact on his community. So thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you.